My parents got divorced. I mean, my whole life, they never got along. They never really spoke either.
How old were you when they got divorced? Were you an adult? Oh, okay.
I'm like 21.
Okay, so I mean, that is challenging.
It was in a totally unexpected way because, I mean, like, my life knowing them is like, they don't get along.
Mm-hmm.
They should have been divorced a long time ago, but they didn't get divorced. But it still doesn't make it any easier to deal with, like, the, like, disruption in the family structure and dynamic, I guess. Because, like, divorce isn't fun.
Mm.
It's hardly, most of the time, like, not amicable or, like respectful and mutual, so it's just not fun to deal with. And I mean, like, I think my parents got divorced so late because, I mean, they were 3 years beyond 18. Like, they were trying to spare me custody battle, but like, I'm in psychology and I know that, like, if parents have conflict, fucking get divorced, have an amicable, like, relationship post-divorce. Don't fucking drag this shit on.
Right.
For the sake of arbitrary stuff. I mean, it's not arbitrary. Child custody isn't arbitrary, but it's like you could make it work.
Mm-hmm.
In my scenario, you can make it work. So, yeah, it was just difficult. Like, I went on a vacation with my boyfriend, came back, my dad was gone, like, not in that house anymore. And my family, I didn't really know he was moving out then. I mean, I guess I knew he was moving out soon. It was a while ago. But, like, my cousins, my sister, everyone helped him move out. And I was like, I didn't even know you were leaving. And I come back, and your room is just empty. And, yeah. And just trying to, like, manage, maintain, build the relationship with, like, each parent without them shitting on each other or, like, just getting in the crosshairs of that. Yeah.
Okay. Is there anyone specific that you look up to?
No.
No.
No. Yeah. I think even as a kid, and they have, like, who's your role model? Who's your superhero? And people are always like, my mom. And I adore my mom. I love her. But I think, like, you know, you get older and you realize your parents have faults and flaws, too. They're human. Like, everyone's human. Everyone makes mistakes. Some people choose to grow from them, and some people choose to repeat mistakes again and again and again. But, yeah. I think lately I've really loved Sa DeSimone. I found him on Instagram, and he like is a meditation coach, and he does a lot with, like, spirituality and stuff. So if it is someone that I look up to right now, at least, or, like, my version of looking up to someone is, he speaks a lot about, like, things that I find interesting, things that I think people should ask themselves. He does a lot with, like, meditation and just self-reflection and self-growth. And so, like, if you go on his Instagram, he usually has stories of, like, have you practiced today? And, like, talking about forgiveness and just, like, a multitude of things that make me then think about during the day and, like, you know, ponder, reflect, try to grow myself. So, yeah, him. Other than that, no one else.
Okay. And what do you have to say to the world?
That's such a loaded question.
It doesn't have to be anything long. I mean, it can be long if you want it to be long. But if you had something blunt and firm that you wanted to say to the world that you feel like everyone needs to hear, regardless, what would it be?
I think that we could do with a lot more of self-reflection and looking inward and things. And facing your own demons and sitting with that discomfort as opposed to running away from it or denying it or pretending it's not there or covering it up by compensating and saying you're something else or distracting yourself.